Okay, hello everybody, be welcome. Thank you for coming and joining to your English class for today. We are going to read a new versicle, and this time is Matthew 5:33. Okay, the Lord say to us, but I say, do not make any vows. Do not say by heaven, because heaven is God's throne. One more time, but I say, do not make any vows. Do not say by heaven, because heaven is God's throne. Okay, this is according to the New Living Translation, and the value for this week is gonna be, don't make any vows. Don't make any vows. Ok, bienvenidos, gracias a todos por conectarse. Comenzaremos esta semana, ¿verdad? Con este versículo de Mateo 5:33. En español nos dice, además, habéis oído que fue dicho a los antiguos, no perjurarás, sino cumplirás al Señor tus juramentos. Bien, para este versículo tenemos que ubicarnos en un contexto. Y es que esto Jesús se los dice a sus discípulos en el Sermón del Monte, dando los lineamientos de cómo debían ser sus discípulos, del know-how. Y en la mayoría de veces Jesús hace referencia a el grupo de religiosos en turno, que eran pues los escribas, los fariseos, los secta de los saduceos, y a ciertas prácticas que ellos habían tomado incluso como mandamientos, ¿verdad? O comparándolos a los mandamientos de Dios. Entre estas prácticas se había vuelto muy común jurar por Dios, jurar por el cielo, jurar por el templo y otras cosas más que harían referencia, digamos, a que lo que estoy diciendo es cierto, es una promesa, es algo que no es una mentira. Y se había vuelto una práctica, ¿verdad? Muy común entre muchos judíos. Si quisiéramos contextualizarlo a nuestros días, es como cuando de repente decimos, por ejemplo, muy comúnmente decimos primero Dios, ¿verdad? O decimos a veces, te lo juro por Dios, ¿verdad? O te lo juro por lo más sagrado que tengo. O usamos, digamos, en otras frases el nombre de Dios y se usa en vano. Esto es una referencia directa a una parte de uno de los mandamientos en donde se dice que no usarás el nombre de Dios en vano. En, en inglés se da mucho el problema de usar el nombre de Dios en vano. En el español también. Pero en el inglés está más relacionado, diremos yo, a situaciones que nada tienen que ver con Dios. Expresiones como, oh my God, ¿verdad? Que se escuchan muy frecuentemente y que hoy las han cambiado a decir, oh my gosh, ¿verdad? Algo así, en vez de God, dicen gosh, oh my gosh. Em, o algún otro tipo de expresión, digamos, no muy conveniente o que se dice solo por decir, serían cosas similares a esto de by heaven. No digas por los cielos, dice, porque en el cielo está el trono de Dios. Esta traducción, la New Living Translation, es muy diferente a como lo pinta la Reina Valera, porque nos dice, pero les digo, no hagan ningún tipo de voto o no hagan ningún voto. No digan por el cielo, because, porque en el cielo está el trono de Dios. Entonces, en esta semana vamos a meditar sobre don't make any vows. No es que no juremos, no es que no prometamos cosas, no es que no hagamos votos, el sentido de esta frase, sino, como lo mismo dijo en el mismo texto dice Jesús, no prometamos algo que sabemos que no vamos a cumplir. No juremos sobre el nombre de Dios sabiendo que no voy a ser fiel a ese juramento. En el Antiguo Testamento, en el Old Testament, encontramos muchos casos de hombres que juraron por Dios hacer ciertas cosas y al final de cuentas terminaron lamentándose porque tuvieron que cumplir con sus juramentos y algunos de una manera muy triste y muy lamentable. Entonces, Luego encontraremos la frase donde Jesús dice, sea vuestro hablar sí, sí y no, no. No anden metiendo a Dios en sus situaciones cuando quieran ustedes querer hacer quedar bien delante de otros. No hagan votos de los cuales después se van a arrepentir en vísperas que no los van a cumplir. Ok, that's gonna be all. Con eso terminamos entonces con esa parte del versicle y vamos a continuar con Cambridge. Tal vez recordaremos que en la última clase vimos los usos de on and in. Veíamos que tenemos put on, like pretending to have a particular feeling or behave. Put on, like an adjective. In this case, is pretend or not genuine. Wait on is the meaning about worrying or upsetting. We have really depend or count on me. It can be like to say, hey, you can have confidence in me or with me. On, we can use like keep on try. It's like continue doing something. Pass on, pass something on, like to give. And for in, we have another ones like call in, like to visit somebody for a short time. Take in this case, is for make a piece of clothing narrower. Rub in is for to put on a surface or rub maybe this substance in a surface like a cream or maybe a lotion. Lock in to prevent about locking in a room. In this case, for lock in, we can use in Spanish dejar encerrado o quedarse encerrado. Push in is an informal way to join into a line of people. It's like in Spanish, meterse en la fila o meterse en la cola. And sink in, that is going to be like a start or to be delivered. Is this for something that can be a surprise for somebody or maybe unpleasant? Well, we have to do some exercise. We're going to do the 16.1. Okay. For this part, I'm going to do this for complete this exercise. Just give me 1 second. Okay. And now here we go. Pay attention because according to the directions for exercise 16.1, we have to rewrite. We have to do a rewrite for these sentences, for each one of these sentences. Okay, I'm going to use another size. Smaller. Okay. 1. I read the gardening article you gave. It's I read because it's past. I read the gardening article you gave me, then gave it to a friend who also interested in plants. Okay, well, in this time we have to change the verb gave. The second gave is for this. Maybe for this one is going to don't get like a repetition. You gave me, then gave, is gave. Okay, for not be in that way, we can make a rewrite for this one in some way like this. I read, because it's past, I read the gardening article. I read the gardening article you gave me, then we're going to change gave for a phrasal verb. In this case, for the second gave, for the second verb, we're going to use the form then pass, but it's pass in past time, pass it on. Pass it on is the phrasal verb. Pass it on is like to give to somebody something. Okay, pass it on. And we are going to say pass it on, well, to a friend, and we can write the same. Who's also interested in plants. Okay, and you have to get the idea. The change in this way is like to saying you gave me, then gave. Okay, well, you gave me, then pass it. Pass it. Is that changing? Okay, now let's go to number 2. What do we have in number 2? We have, do you think she's really angry? Or do you think she just pretending? Okay, en Spanish, hey, ¿tú piensas que realmente está molesta o solo está fingiendo? Solo está fingiendo, pretending. Okay, well, we have to replace pretending in these sentences. In the first part, it's gonna be the same. I think she's really angry. I think she's really angry. Or do you think she's just, in this case, she's just put on. We are going to use put on. Please. She just, and in this case is she just putting, because it's pretending in ing. She's just putting it on. It's like to say pretending. Put it on. It's much common to say put it on than to say pretend, or maybe pretending. Well, let's go to number 3. For number 3, we have he looks. Number 3. He looks very pale and tired. Something is clearly worrying him. Okay, it's about to worry. Well, we can use, in this case, something like this. The first part is gonna be the same. He looks very pale and tired. And the second part is the change, and we are going to say something is clearly, and we can use weh on, like weighing on, because it's worrying, weighing on, or maybe up on. We are going to use weighing on. Weighing on him. Weighing on him. What is the meaning for weighing on him? It's like to worrying him. It's like to make something difficult, to look worried about something. Well, and that's gonna be all for number 3. And remember, weighing on him is like to say preocupándole, algo que está preocupándole. Weighing on him. Okay, nice. Let's go to number 4. In number 4, we have, it's a lovely jacket. See if it fits you and how it's looked on you. Well, the first part is gonna be the same, equal. It's a lovely jacket. Somebody is calling a jacket is trying on. Okay, we are going to replace all that. See if it fits you and how it's looked on you for a short, very short expression. Try. it on. Try it on. Okay, when we are talking about clothes, like a jacket, to say try it on means to see if it fits to you and how it looked to you, how it looked in you, onto your body. Well, and that's all. You can make, for these sentences, we can see the great effect to use phrasal verbs in a normal expression or in a normal language for every single day. Because try it on is like to put, try to fit, and look how it's on you. Try it on. In Spanish, it's like to say, es una encantadora chaqueta, chamarra. Spanish people say to the jacket, cazadoras. Pruébatela, probátela. We can say that for Spanish. Well, let's go to number 5. In number 5, we have one more. Now, number 5. I'm not going to stop working until I finish this report. Okay, well, I'm is the same, but we are going to change. Not going to stop. I'm going to keep on working. I'm going to keep on working. And the rest part is going to be the same until I've finished this report. Okay, and this is a change maybe for the point of view. In a maybe in a negative, it's a negative statement. And in the example, in number 5, we have some negative statement. Is negative for the present continuous tense, or maybe the negative for future with going to. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop working. Okay, but if we make a change for these sentences and we make an affirmative statement, is I'm going to keep on working. I'm going to keep on working. It's like to say maybe in Spanish. No voy a parar, the first one, no voy a parar de trabajar. No voy a parar de trabajar hasta que haya terminado el reporte. And this other one, for number 5, voy a continuar trabajando. Voy a continuar trabajando hasta que termine el report. The first one is with not, is a negative, and this one is an affirmative, it's positive, in a positive way. Well, number 6 is going to be the last for this part. Remember, we have to rewrite. You can be sure that Brian will be there when you need him. Okay, well, it's a long expression. Be sure that Brian will be there when you need him. That means that this Brian is somebody that we can maybe have some confidence to him. He's a good person because I can say Brian is a person with a big with bigger values, or maybe he has some responsibility, and he is a good boy. He's a good boy. You can have confidence with him. Well, we are going to replace in this way. You can can't. It can be can't, or maybe can be to depend. I prefer for this one can't. It could be to really. Well, and we are going to use on Brian. For me, the best to say to this is with count. You can count on Brian. You can count on Brian because it's an idiom. It's an English idiom and is in the same way in Spanish. It's like to say, puedes contar con Brian. Para cualquier cosa, puedes contar con Brian. Es una persona en quien podemos tener confianza. Aunque se puede usar count, depend, and really, I prefer, yo prefiero para este tipo de expresiones usar count, porque es la misma expresión idiomática en inglés y español, de que se puede contar con alguien. You can count on me. You can count on me. Puedes contar conmigo, pero contar conmigo, ¿qué significa? Puedes confiar en mí. Puedes decirme las cosas y sabes que puedes tener confidence, puedes tener confianza. Well, and that's going to be all for this exercise. Okay, here is the screenshot for you, and we have to keep on making this exercise. Okay, let's go to the next. For 16.2, look at the instruction. We have to look these remarks by different people and then read the statement 1 to 5 below. If the statement is true, tick the box. If the statement is false, put a cross in the box and explain what it is false. Okay. Let's try to do some exercise for your English skills. I need somebody to be Richard. ¿Alguien quiera participar diciendo el texto de Richard? Okay, come on. Somebody wants to make a participation for tonight? ¿Alguien que quiera participar con el texto de Richard leyéndolo?
Okay.
Come on. Thank you.
I was working late and didn't realize it was 8 p.m. The main door out of the office had been closed for the night and I had no key.
Thank you so much, gracias. Okay, Suriel, please continue with your participation with the text for Bob.
I've always been able to ask my parents to help me when I have had financial problems.
Excellent, thank you so much. Okay, and I need another participant for tonight. Who wanna be Luis? Who wants to be Luis? Somebody else, please. Alguien más con la participación de Luis. Nobody? ¿Nadie más quiere participar? No? Okay, let's see. Luis says, I got some mosquito bites. Have you got any cream that stop them itching? And here we have another one. Who wants to be onward? ¿Quién quiere hacer la participación de onward? Nobody else? Okay.
Oscar seemed to be not answering his phone. I'll tell him the news when I see him tomorrow.
Thank you so much, gracias. Thank you. Well, we have one more. Who wants to be Alice? Somebody, please. The text from Alice. Nobody? Okay, my new skirt was for to lose. So I reduced the waistband by 3 centimeters. And the final is gonna be Jen. Okay, Jen says, I got a lot of problems which are worrying me at the moment. Okay, complete with that. Now we have to say it is true or maybe it is false. Well, you're going to tell me it's true, it's false, and I'm going to use maybe one tick or maybe the cross. Onward has decided to keep on phoning Oscar. What do you think? Is true or false? Read what say onward. He has decided to keep on phoning Oscar. That is true or false? Okay, we are going to say that is false because Anwar decided to tell something to Oscar, but it's gonna be tomorrow. He is not going to keep on trying to try to phone in one more time. He doesn't respond. He doesn't answer. Okay, another time. No, it's not that. He is going to tell that until tomorrow. Well, let's see the next. The next is Alice decided not to take her skirt in. This is true or false? Okay, pay attention because Alice say my new skirt was far too loose. That means that is too big. It's too big for the size for her. Well, in this case, is not to take her skirt in. Is it false? She is saying in another way, she's saying, I'm going to do something, maybe like cut a piece of cloth, in this case it's a skirt, for to taking in. Well, let's go to number 3. In number 3, we have Jen has a number of things weighing on her mind. What do you think? That is true or false? Jen has a number of things weighing on her mind. That's gonna be true. She has a lot of problem. Well, that's weighing on her mind. Well, the next, Luis wants to rub in some cream. Luis wants to rub in some cream. Okay, and she say, I got some mosquito bites. Have you any cream? Remember, cream is like lotion. Lotion for American English and cream for British English. That means she needs to rub for the mosquito bites. It's true. Let's go to number 5. Boy can't really count on his parents' support. Well, that is not true because Rob say, I always been able to act that things is not true. He called on his parents in every moment when he had some money or financial problems. And the last one is gonna be Richard got locked in. Well, that's true because Richard says, I was working, the main door of the office had been locked closed for the night and I had no key. That means that got locked in. Se quedó encerrado. Well, that's gonna be that true. Okay, and we finish this another exercise. Well, let's take the screenshot for you. Here is it, and we complete this exercise 1 and 2. Well, here we have one more, but it's not gonna be for tonight. Maybe you can complete this one, 16.3 at your house, and if you complete this exercise, you can send me to me for check it is it correct. Well, that's gonna be all for today. Tomorrow we are going to start about chapter 17, down and under. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming. We're going to say goodbye for today, but I wait you for tomorrow class. Take care. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Take care. Good night.
Have a good one. Thank you so much.